But in the meantime, it's time for our automotive segment, and we joined now by Dave Stahl outside with info on the Surf City Garage. Good morning, Dave.
Hey, good morning, Tom, Sasha. You know, normally I bring all kinds of cars and hot rods, but tune in tomorrow, you'll see wildness. But today, you know, I just went and looked at your guys' cars. You really need to pay attention to this segment because your automobile is your investment. You know, I mean, these cars are costing $20,000, $30,000, so why not take care of them? Because what you'll end up with, a car that's well taken care of, you get more money on trade-in, yada, yada, yada. But let me show you some products here. Surf City Garage. Now, if you're a car guy, you'll know all about these guys. They have a restoration and a showroom up in Huntington Beach that is, bar none, one of the best. Well, they've been doing this since the 50s, and they really weren't happy with a lot of the products on the market because a lot of your waxes and things are made commercially. And so these guys actually made their own brand. And since Luis is over here on this one, I mean, they start off with your typical, you got your tire and wheel cleaner. And it had to meet a pretty high standard for these guys. And if you haven't been to surfcitygarage.com, check it out. But you've also got, you know, Speed Demon. I was just using that on the hood of the car. That's always good just for those quick. Seriously, this should be in the garage when you come home. If you notice you got hit by a bird dropping or what have you, take this out and get that product off, or get that stuff off the hood, because it'll just ruin it. Another one, this is for interiors. You know, that's another area that nobody seems to do anything about is keeping that dash nice and moist so you don't have those nasty hairline cracks. This is about the best glass cleaner I've run into yet. I don't know about you, but I hate streaks, especially when the sun hits it. This takes care of it. Then, of course, you got leather rejuvenator, black tire if you want your tires to always look brand spanking new but not totally wet. Carnauba wax, haven't heard that in a long time. You know, it's just another good quality brand of wax. And then again, should have started with this in the first place. If you're gonna wash your car, do not use anything out of the kitchen. Not Dove, not any of those products, because they will literally kill the clear coat off that paint job. Use a specific wash and wax, or doesn't have this one, I wouldn't necessarily. I like just washing with the soap. It really gives you a good feel on it. The other thing is these little guys, you know. You can buy them at Costco. You buy them in a big old bag, and you can wash these separately because they have the little fibers on them. And these will pick up all the dirt, the lint, you know, anything and everything you want. And if you keep your car in good condition, like I said, it sounds weird, but it runs better. Trust me, if you've washed it, you get in and you drive, go, wow, this thing really rides well. But, you know, there's a lot of products on the market. You know, this is just one of the ones I've found that I use personally, and when I get around to doing it, and I'll tell you, it is probably one of the best ones out there. So, you know, if you're gonna do it, take care of your car. He's talking about an awful lot of money, you know, investments on the thing as well. Oh, and did you know that when you wash your car, always start from the top, go down? Try to do it in the shade. Never wash your car once it's been driven or it's hot. You should always do it when it's cool. Same thing with brakes. As far as detailing under the hood, I get a lot of people asking me questions about that. I usually like professionals to do that. I mean, if you want to do a little wipe around, that's fine. But any washing or spraying, that should be done by a professional so you don't run into that kind of a problem. And here in San Diego, I mean, come on, if your car's not looking good, then what's the point about being in San Diego? You can get away with it if you're on the East Coast, but out here, you know, you really need to have that happen. And if you've never been to Surf City Garage, put that on your list of things to do. Take a run up there. Go to surfcitygarage.com and you can find out more about it. Hey, tomorrow, Barona Drags. We're bringing in some serious horsepower. We'll have these plants all knocked down before 9 o'clock, so make sure you guys check us out. All right, back to you, Tom and Sasha.
Hey, you know, Dave, I think I broke every single rule that you just mentioned there. I washed my car and my wife's car about 4 or 5 days ago in my garage. I used the soap from the kitchen.
Ooh.
I didn't use the
cringing.
product. I had the bird droppings on my car that I didn't fully get off. So you've got every product there that I should have used,
I'm telling
and
you.
I didn't do it.
But there is a cheap way to do it too. You can always get one of these great mobile detailers. Some of the guys are even at the big malls. Just go out there, give them $100. Poof, comes out, you're done. Go to the movies. Go spend more money. Keep the economy green.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like a good solution to me, Dave.
I knew you'd jump on that one, Sasha.
All right, Dave Stahl, always thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.